What's up, guys? It's December 8th, 2023. I do the breakdown of the Emini. Pretty good day. If you could wait for about 2-3 hours in, we caught a nice swing to the highs. Looked like kind of a bull flag falling wedge. Yeah, it was a pretty good day. Yesterday was a deep pullback and a slight, and the bulls got a deep pullback here. The bulls got a deep pullback here, and then it turned into a small pullback bull trend. That's kind of what we got today, but the trend lasted a little bit longer. Nice double top for 3 legs down. So yeah, we'll get into it. The contract rollover messed up my weekly dates, so I'm just gonna wait a couple days and I'll update the 5-minute chart with the weekly. See how like here it says 4,580. Here we're at 4,600, and I don't know why. So I'm just going to give it a couple days and I'll readjust everything. There was a small gap down right here, and it got filled pretty quickly with bar 1 and 3. As soon as that happened, bulls break out and pull back into the EMA and go for a third leg. Third leg was the nicest leg, and we could start to think there's one gap here, 2 gaps here. Is this a bull trend? Here's a gap. Here's a gap. That's 2 gaps from the open, and bears get a nice double top lower high. This price action here looks a bit climactic, and a deep pullback would be nice. And that's what they got. They actually got, bears got 1 leg, 2 leg, and then you could call this another 2 legs since it's fractal. Since price action is fractal, 2 legs are happening on multiple time frames. For instance, the bulls get 2 legs here, here. Here's 2. I'm gonna delete these gaps so we can measure some legs. So we can go here, here. That it technically is met, but it's met over here. So I don't think that's the best way to go about it. If anything, I think it's best for us to be waiting out the open until the swing sets up, and that swing set up here. Test around the bar 2, bar 1 high. And we have bulls get a really nice reversal pattern. This is a breakout bar to me because it's taking out the previous 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bars range with a strong close. No wick at the top means bulls were buying all the way into the close. Before we get here, 1 second, I want to talk about this pattern. The double top, leg 1, leg 2 creates a wedge bull flag. So that would be a good bullish pattern to get along with the breakout here. I'm going to delete this one. Now I'll leave it. Pull this here. Something like that. I'm making these lines look nice, but and this does get good follow through. If you don't want to buy this right away in case the market goes like that, breakout above the EMA and strong follow through. This is a trend bar because the body is bigger than the wick. And maybe you don't want to buy it because we're right into yesterday's high. However, think about the previous couple hours of price action was way more bullish, and this could be a deep pullback. And it was. The deeper the pullback, the less likely it is we are going to make a new high. Since we pulled back pretty deep, past the 33% mark. Okay, now it's getting confusing. Let me delete this. So you guys see how we pulled back right here. Right here. So it's going to be the deeper the pullback, the less chances we have of making a new high. And although we made a new high, it was at EOD and it sold off right away. Let's say this went like this and stayed on the 33% level, then there would be more room to go up. But since bulls had to recover a lot of lost ground, the market can see this downtrend. It's going to be a harder fight for them. I want to measure this leg here, leg 1, leg 2. I think that would be a really good trade right here because we could see this get put in. We could see the lower high, the rejection, go to here, and that was met. Look where it turned around. And then the market starts to trickle its back. Don't trade the third leg. That could be a trap because the third leg will lead into a range, which will lead into a major trend reversal, breakout, whatnot. And we can see that here. Leg 1, leg 2. Third leg. I mean, you could scalp this and this, but it would be the hard trade, and you would have to hit out quick. And if you were going to scalp it, would you be able to reverse long quick enough? So there's multiple reasons why it's better to just not trade the third leg. Over time, I think you would save money instead of make money if you were trading the third leg. Focus on the first and second legs. Bulls get the breakout, and it's just a small pullback bull trend. Although the bars are not big, they are in an orderly fashion. Oops, excuse me. When we see it, I'm gonna delete yesterday's pod. When we see this, when we see a breakout or a channel or anything, we want to see a nice orderly fashion. These bars all relatively look the same. Broke out the channel, pulled back into the EMA, and popped right back in. And these bars look like these bars. So that's a good breakout because it's orderly. A bad breakout is something like this. See how the bars are bigger and then they're shrinking smaller, and then a sudden dump. Big bar, small bar, big bars. This is somewhat orderly, and it did get a second leg down. I want to see something. Measuring where this leg starts. Yeah, see, so a measured move of this of the second leg, like we're saying, like this could be a pullback. This would be the first leg. If we were to count it like that, it actually would not get hit, and your stop loss would get hit before your PT. So I think if you want to trade that, the right trade would be leg 1, leg 2, get hit on your limit PT, and then wait for the market to give you some more information, get long, and hold for a small pullback bull trend. Let's measure these legs. So leg 1. So that's a pretty bad measure. That's not, I think like right here. Yeah, look at that. So I measured from the body, the low of the breakout bar, to the high of this bar, the pullback. And then look, it was met to the tick. So there's your leg 1, leg 2. Here's another leg 1, leg 2 for a scalp. Leg 1, leg 2. See how it's fractal? Price action is fractal. There's multiple ways to see this. Here's a bear leg 1, leg 2 that fails because the market's trying to reverse. Bears get leg 1, pull back leg 2, and it fails. This is a pretty bad scalp. I think it's better to just be long buying here, buy the EMA. It's a pretty good day. You could have caught this breakout. Could have caught this swing down, this breakout, this breakout. So yeah, it was a nice range for both sides. Although if you started to short towards the end of the day, you would get crushed. And ultimately, this gap got kept open. This gap was kept open here. So there is some bullish pressure over bearish pressure. This gap got closed right here. So this gap was put in until it got closed here. So we delete that, and that shows us more bullish pressure for the day. Higher time frame. Right now I'm just gonna look at the bars because the numbers are off. 54.80 versus 46.58 because I think I rolled over this chart. I didn't roll over this chart. This chart rolled over on its own, and then this chart didn't. So I'm just wanting to see what's gonna happen. I'm paying more attention to the bars. That's why I was confused. I was like, what just happened? So yeah, we are still in a trend. This is starting to look pretty exhaustive. Biggest bar, remember gaps are bars. Biggest bar late in a trend. And we gapped up past the July 27th high. So it would be interesting to see if we get continuation. If we get continuation, the next resistance is the all-time high at 4,800. So it'd be pretty cool to see what happens. The market still has not grabbed the EMA yet. We came very close to it and did not touch it. When the EMA moves into the price is the fair value. When the price moves into the EMA is the fair value. Right now the EMA is getting pulled into the price, so I think the more accurate price is this range, and we'll see what happens if this bar gets continuation or a reversal. We are at range highs. We still leg 1, leg 2, leg 3. Look at the pullback out there. Leg 1 was sharp. Quick reversal, new high. Look at leg 2. It took forever to make a new high. And now we made a new high. Let's see if we start to consolidate and go higher or consolidate and reverse. I drop these videos every day at 3 p.m. If you guys are learning something, hit the follow button. I hope you guys had a good weekend, a safe weekend. 15 days till Christmas. Have a good weekend. Have a good Monday, everybody. Bye.